Travis Miller, your big idea guy.
And this is Jimmy V, the 5-foot-high marketing guy.
You know, it's an important point I make here about your big idea. I said your big idea because the ideas we come up with here, man, are for you. Take them, use them. These are your big ideas because they come out of my head, through the camera, through your screen, into your brain.
Listen, and there are lots of big ideas flying around here on the Rich Dealers Daily. Why? Because we're trying to get you rich.
Yep,
and the big
rich.
ideas.
Get you rich or keep you rich.
The big ideas are the currency of the rich,
Big
along
ideas are
with
the currency of the rich, along with action.
action and implementation.
That's right.
Today we're going to tackle a topic.
I like that. Let's tackle
Tackle a topic.
Well, look, why are people buying? What's going on that's keeping people on the sidelines? You know what?
You've noticed it, haven't you? That less people are coming in naturally to buy a car. Maybe your traffic has been cut in half. Maybe your sales have been cut in half.
Well, it's like somebody's hit a huge, giant pause button.
That's right.
You know, but this is interesting. Consumer anxiety, mistrust, and fear.
Is that an all-time high?
Yes, it is, and that's what leads to the pause.
That's right. It's what is it? They're petrified.
They are petrified.
And they're just, it's like Han Solo in the carbonite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just
yeah.
remember that. I mean, that was also. It's like
Yep.
frozen.
Right
I mean,
there.
it's just stuck. And
Jabba
that's the way
the Hutt.
That's the way these.
Obama's Jabba the Hutt. Obama the Hutt.
That's right. He's freaking him out into a paralyzed state. No, but really, I definitely believe that the government, what's going on in our government right now, is freaking people out.
Yep.
They're watching the news. They're hearing all this stuff. They don't know how to interpret it.
Yeah.
Maybe they aren't following it that close, and they're just getting hearsay and tidbits. And they're uninformed and they're afraid.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're afraid. The car business has made them afraid in the past.
In general.
Due to negative stereotypes.
But, you know, they're
afraid to spend their money because banks are going to fall down, you know.
Yeah, well.
They're getting bad notices from their credit card companies. It's just there's so much fear.
There's a way to unfreeze this. There's a way to reach out and hit that pause button so that everything starts going again. Hit the play button again. Get everyone moving.
The reality is, it's absolutely necessary for us as car dealers to figure out a way to unfreeze them.
Well, what's
to figure out a way to make them feel comfortable.
What's important first is to look at your dealership and look at the situation clearly and realize that that's what's happening. People are just paused right now. And then second, to realize that the only thing worth commenting about, complaining about, bitching about, thinking about are the things that you can control. Okay? Because the things that, what the bank does, what Obama the Hutt does, those things are not...
We cannot. We have
no
control beyond our control. So you can't sit there and wallow and wonder and wish and wait for those things to change because you can't have any control. You can't change them. What we can
that's just
change,
waiting. That's being a victim of the wait. You gotta hate the wait.
Hate the wait. The reality, though, is that we've got to do something to change the mindset.
There are two things you can control. And here's the key. Here's the magic elixir that unfreezes the frozen customer.
Well, it's the thing that melts the carbonite?
That's right.
I don't remember how he got unfrozen.
I was trying to remember that myself to make an analogy.
I know. I can't remember how that... We got to watch Empire Strikes Back or whatever.
Hang on. Let's pause it and we'll go watch Empire Strikes Back. Okay. But here it is. Two things. Confidence and value. Confidence and value. Because the underlying fact has not changed that everybody wants a nicer, newer vehicle than they've got right now. The wants haven't gone away.
And they want to spend their money.
Yes.
We're a spending culture.
Yes.
I mean, that didn't just evaporate overnight. We didn't just go from wanting to spend to not wanting to spend, not wanting to have things, not wanting to buy. We love to buy.
No, but fear has frozen.
Fear has frozen us. So, confidence and value, it's your job, your mission, and this is what you can control.
Yeah.
Start delivering confidence and value to your prospects and customers. One key thing, here's two key big ideas.
Okay, let's go two big ideas.
That you can do immediately, as soon as this video is over, to start leading toward confidence value. Number one, eliminate and eradicate all conversation that's negative in and around the dealership.
Well, in fact, turn the TV off the news.
That's a huge one. Turn the TV off the news.
This is sapping confidence.
That is sapping confidence. And you need to be militant about hearing negativity being breathed inside the dealership. This should be a place of positivity. It should be a bubble of positive attitude and energy. If your place is in a bubble of positive attitude and energy, you're just adding to the fear that's going on. You're adding to the negative mindset, and they're going to stop. You're going to kill buying activity right there in your own store. You also should be, the second one is be a deliverer be a bearer of positive news to your customers.
Oh, that's right.
and
Well, see,
prospects.
because, and then it's interesting. Value, most people equate value to price. But value only turns into price when there's not enough value. If there's not enough value, then you need to pay less. Okay? But the value equation has two sides, as do all equations, by the way, because this is not a function, it's an equation. I learned that in calculus. An equation has
One
an
of the
equal
only
sign.
things you learn.
That's right, because I flunked it. But an equation has two sides and an equal sign, okay? And the price is equal to the value always. So most people cut price as a means of delivering value because there's not enough value. Well, if you can increase value, you can increase price or sell in a time when nobody's buying.
And now, positivity and confidence is something that is valuable.
That's right.
And so you can increase price elasticity by delivering confidence and by
By the way,
delivering.
there's a lot to be said on this topic.
It could be a
It's a
two-day seminar.
as always.
In
This
and
is
of
everything.
itself,
That's right.
right here.
We have a lot of two-day seminars. to
Pricing
give here.
strategies, concepts of overcoming fear,
Yeah.
being a bearer of
Hey, but that's
confidence
what
and
we
value.
do at the Rich Dealers Institute, and that's what I want to talk with you about in the $1 Million Marketing Call. See, we've discovered that
This is tragic right here.
$1 million every year are just blowing away in the wind from the average car dealership. Money they're not making because they don't understand these simple mindset issues,
Imagine
and the marketing
yourself
is all screwed up.
with a stack of $1 million in hundreds, and you are lighting it and then with a match and then throwing it into a fireplace. Imagine yourself doing that. That's what you are doing right now. You are stoking a fire with your $1 million. You could have it in your pocket. You could put the profit back in your pocket. You could have the money in your bank account for all the lovely things that you want.
How do you do it? It's the most valuable call in the car business, the $1 Million Marketing Call, absolutely free and without obligation.
We set aside 4 days a month to handle these calls, to talk to dealers, to find out their problems, to diagnose their problems,
And make
find
a
out where you're missing
prescription.
the million, put it back in your pocket, give you the prescription. TheMillion-Dollar-Call.com.
TheMillion-Dollar-Call.com. TheMillion-Dollar-Call.com. Go
One
there
call.
now. Get signed up.
Reveals it all. Will help you put the million in your pocket.
Hey, this is the Rich Dealers Daily Show.
That's right, that's what
I'm
it is.
Travis Miller, big idea guy over there.
Jimmy V, your 5-foot-high marketing guy. Stay classy.